It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it.
All right, hello, my lovelies. Let's go ahead and get into these messages. I want to make sure. Okay, perfect. Happy, what's today? Wednesday. It has been a very eventful Wednesday so far on my end. So I hope that you guys are having a good day so far. As I was tapping in, I feel a little bit of a heaviness today. And there's a lot of little things happening. If you hear my background, it's because there was a fire. 2 houses caught on fire across from me. And they are out there at this point cleaning as much as they can and fixing things up. But today is also Wednesday, which is Shango Day. Ashe to Baba Shango. And Shango represents fire. And I woke up and the first thing I saw was smoke. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Out my window. It didn't affect my house. I'm good. But the first thing I saw was smoke out my window. And when I opened my door, I saw flames. I mean, I've never seen anything like that in my life. And all I can hear was, after I took my shower and was preparing to get on here, all I can hear was naked and afraid. Okay, that was the first thing I heard, was naked and afraid. And then I also heard purging season. So I feel like some of you guys are grieving right now. Okay, I feel like you are grieving parts of yourself. I feel like you are grieving the fact that what has been your reality up until this point is changing. What has been your sense of normalcy up until this point is changing. And a lot of what you think is fear, a lot of what you think is you being depressed or being anxious or having these deep feelings, a lot of what you think all of that is, it is actually grief. A lot of y'all are in a process where you are grieving your old self right now. It's almost like a funeral, so to speak, right? Where, you know, you have to come to terms with the fact that that version of you will never be there again or needed again. I had a consultation with a client yesterday, and we were talking about our childhood selves, right? And not only do we grieve, you know, the old version of us and who we used to be and how we used to act and how we used to think and all of those things, but we also grieve those childhood versions of us that were created out of trauma that are no longer needed because now you're in a different space in your life. You have healed to a point where that childhood version of yourself that went through those things and experienced those people and all of the things, you've healed it. So there's really no need for that energy to still be attached to you. And a lot of you guys are feeling the separation energetically. You're energetically being pulled away from that old version of you. And it can be a confusing process. It can be a heavy feeling process because there is a lot of emotions and feelings. And I mean, it's almost like if you were walking around with a twin, it's like having a twin your whole life, or having, you know, being attached to something your whole life, and then all of a sudden one day you get to a place where that thing is taken from you, that piece of you is taken from you. And of course, whether you and that person fought all day and argued all day or whatever the case is, the fact that they are leaving is still causing you to grieve. And that's kind of like the same energy. Every age, every moment, every experience of trauma that we have is a piece of us that is now stuck with us, so to speak, right? And this is why we need to heal and go through the healing process when we go through traumas immediately. Now, a lot of the stuff that we're healing that comes from childhood, of course, we couldn't heal it immediately because ain't nobody told us how. We don't know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? We don't know. But now we're at a place where we are learning, we're figuring it out, we're finding it out. We are intuitively being guided towards the answers. And those different versions of us that are being healed are also being taken away from us, right? So let's say, for example, you got traumatized at 5, like me, first time, and then you got traumatized again at 10, and then again at 15, and then again at 16, and then again at 18. Those are all different versions of yourself that has been stuck with you and living life through you and with you up until this point. So this is why sometimes you act out, or sometimes you be childish, or you do things that is like, you know, you shouldn't do that. Why did you do it anyway? Because you're acting out of those childlike parts of you that have been traumatized. So until you go back and you heal those parts, until you go back and you give those versions of you a voice and you validate their feelings and those emotions, then you're always going to have this energy kind of draining you, right? So a lot of you guys, because you have went back and you finally started doing the work, you finally started to tap in with whatever these things are, you're finally going through the process of healing. Now you can see just how affected you were by these energies. Okay, it's almost like a breath of fresh air type of thing, but you're also mourning a loss. Okay, it's like a catch-22. First card out we have is learning experiences, wisdom, transmission, and earth intelligence. Okay, so like I said, this is definitely like a collective of things that you've learned. All right, things that you have gone through. Now that you have gone back and started to do the individual work and heal the individual traumas and deal with those things, and not just kind of breezing through and trying to skip over stuff. Now that you're taking your time and being thorough, you're seeing results, but you still need to be patient with yourself and give yourself compassion, because those are parts of you that are dying, right? So that's not an easy thing to experience, regardless of if those parts of you were good for you or not, regardless of if it was working in, you know, for your highest good or not. It doesn't matter. Okay, at the end of the day, those were still parts of you that you have used, that have become some of the ways that you defend yourself, some of the ways that you protect yourself, some of the ways that you know, feel safe or comfortable or comforted. Like, can you hurry up with this truck? All right, let's see what else is here. Yeah, creating heaven on earth, it's happening, okay? So a lot of you guys are realizing that you do have the power to create your own reality and your own happiness in the way that you see fit. You do have the power to change into, yeah, look at the bottom of the deck. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Again, you have the ability to create the life that you want. You have the ability to tap into whatever frequency and energy that you want to or need to in order to call in the things that you want. A lot of y'all are realizing that you don't have to continue to live this life constantly being, affected, thank you, Spirit, by the traumas of your past. At any moment you can heal, at any moment you can change, at any moment you can be different, at any moment you can do things differently, think differently, talk differently, walk differently, be around different people, move to a different environment, be in a different place at any moment. It doesn't take you, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't require you to go through this overly complicated process of releasing things. I feel like, again, like I said yesterday, we're so used to things being so complicated that when things are going smoothly, we think that we're doing something wrong. Because we're just so used to things just being complicated and things just being, negative or having some type of negative outcome, and that's just not reality. It can be reality if you expect it. If you keep expecting the negativity to come, if you keep expecting for things to crumble, to fall, to catch on fire, right? They will. If you keep sending that energy out, it's going to come to you because you're basically telling the universe that that's exactly what you want. And the universe's only job is to give you exactly what you want. That's it. How do I tell the universe what I want? By being on that frequency, by being that energy, embodying that energy. So ask yourself, what energy am I embodying right now? Am I embodying the energy of a person who is high vibrational, who knows that things are coming to them, who is in a place of expectation because they already understand how these things work? If I put out good energy, I got to get good energy back. Or am I going to be a negative ass person who only focuses on all of the things that are going wrong? Who continues to prioritize people who obviously don't have my best interest at heart? Who continue to put other people's feelings and emotions and things above mine? Or do I even continue to have the same type of mentality that keeps me chained to a specific lifestyle? 7-Eleven, as I'm looking at my other clock. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Okay? So everything is coming together for you. If you have been on this path of, healing, going deeper within yourself, really spending time with yourself and learning who you are, understanding who you are from a different perspective, really allowing yourself to understand your uniqueness, understand the importance of you as an individual, and also understand how you add to the collective. Okay, I really feel like a lot of you guys are encountering like a life purpose type of elevation, and this is why a lot of things have been so crazy and you've been kind of like in this whirlwind energy, because it's a lot of stuff that needs to get done. Okay, it's a lot of stuff that needs to get done so that you can be prepared to, I'm hearing what my grandma used to say, take up your cross and walk. Okay, that means, come on now, what's going on here? I don't know why it's backing out on my other. Okay. Anyway, my laptop be tweaking sometimes. Anywho, but yeah, my grandma said take up your cross and walk. And as I said that, my screen went black on my laptop, but it was still working regular on here. So that's whatever that is. But yeah, that means to gather your things, to take your responsibility, to, wear that crown and step into position. It's time. It's time, the great gathering. Not only is it just about you, but as you get into position, everything else in your life falls into place. Spirit is saying it's all coming together. It's happening is on the other card. Yeah, the crumbling. What are you clinging to? This is what had to happen. Things had to fall apart. You had to lose certain things. You had to gain different perspectives. You had to change your way of thinking. You had to be taken away from different environments. You had to be, um, you know, um, put in unfamiliar territory. You had to be challenged. You had to be, I'm hearing you had to be scouted. Okay, I don't want to hear that, but it's like you had to be scouted, or what is the other word? Screened is what I'm hearing. This was like a screening for some of you guys. If you don't know what that means, that's basically like when they give you like a quick little test just to see if you're right for whatever it is, or if you are eligible for whatever it is. So this is like a screening. I feel like some of you guys have gone through a spiritual screening where spirit was trying to see, are you really ready for this elevation? Are you really ready for your life purpose to be presented to you? Right? Because once your life purpose is presented to you and you become aware of it, now you're responsible for, seeing it through. So a lot of y'all asking, yeah, look, you've been training for this for lifetimes, the age of light. A lot of y'all have been asking, you know what I'm saying, or saying or claiming that you're ready and you want to know what your life purpose is and all of these things. Where it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, let's see. And you went through a screening process. You went through a process where spirit kind of put a lot of things, in your face. Spirit challenged you in a lot of different ways. You were pushed out of your comfort zone in a lot of different ways. You were tested in a lot of different ways to see if you were really ready to commit to this new lifestyle. Because the version of you that lives this life purpose is not the version of you that has been living this other life. So this is why I say it's like grieving, because you have to be willing to let go of this old version of you, because that person is not needed in this new phase, in this new energy. That person has served this purpose. That version of you has served this purpose. It's gotten you to this point. You know what I'm saying? You can be thankful for all that it's done. You can be thankful for where you are. You can be thankful for the accomplishments and all of the things. However, it is no longer needed. And you have to be okay with walking away from that version of yourself. Meaning, of course, there's going to be moments where, you want to fall back into old patterns. Of course, there's going to be moments where you want to go back to doing old things and acting out old ways. Of course, there's going to be moments where you get scared because you realize I'm in a whole different damn environment. I don't know nothing that is around me. Everything is unfamiliar. These people are unfamiliar. These energies are unfamiliar. These experiences are unfamiliar. These tests, these challenges. I'm in a whole new environment and I barely know what the hell is going on. And that can be, something that can definitely cause anxiety or cause stress or cause fear or doubt. And that's fine, right? But how do you get past that point? What is the next step? Okay, we can't get stuck at those feelings. We can acknowledge those feelings. We can allow ourselves to voice how we feel, but then we also have to come up with a solution. How do we move forward? How do we keep ourselves aligned? How do we keep ourselves in high spirits? How do we keep ourselves in, in an energy where we are consistently focused? Even in moments where distractions want to come in the form of our vices, the things that we like, the people, the type of people that we usually gravitate to, right? It's not a coincidence that once you get to a certain part of your life and a certain part of your healing journey, that all of these things start trying to tempt you. You get put in these situations where you feel like the energy is familiar and you feel like I'm going backwards, spirit. I feel like I'm going backwards. I feel like things are falling apart. I feel like I'm not doing the right thing. Whatever you may feel, and you may be tempted to fall back into some of your old patterns, okay? But Spirit is saying this is all about learning experiences and wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. So this means you got to be thinking from a whole different point of view and a whole different perspective in order to make it through these particular moments in your process where you may be a little doubtful or a little fearful, or you may have to grieve or let go of a part of you that no longer serves you, which is, again, not an easy thing to do. So give yourself grace. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This is a cleansing. This is a releasing. Okay, this is a complete. I'm hearing a breath of fresh air. Okay, this is like, yeah, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is a breath of fresh air. Look at this, the Fool card. And I feel like your ancestors are a heavy part of this. So if you've been feeling like, um, if you've been feeling lots of energy around you, okay, if you've been feeling like things are in the room with you, or if you are connected to your ancestors and you've just been feeling their energy super heavy lately, or there's a specific ancestor that you've been kind of feeling their presence lately, your spirit team is definitely a part of this process. I even feel like what I'm saying in my head, oh my goodness, what I'm saying in my head is, you know how when they're like, when we was in school and we would have like performances or whatever at your school, and you would look, peek from behind the curtain on the stage, and you would see all of the people coming in and sitting down and taking their seats and talking to each other, and you see all the parents, and then you spot your people in the crowd, and you see people, recording and all types of things before the show starts. That's like the energy that I'm seeing with y'all spirit team. There is something coming for you, something that is about to happen. You are about to be gifted or rewarded or about to graduate, even. Okay, is what I'm seeing from whatever phase of life you are in right now. And there is a grieving that comes with that you have to allow yourself to have, allow yourself to go through. There is a separation of energy that is happening, through, internally, right? There are things that you are letting go of. There are things that you are incorporating into your life, and you're becoming and blossoming into this whole new person, right? And your spirit team is here waiting for you to present yourself to the world, period. Or to gift you something for all of the work that you've done. But again, you have to make it through this piece, this moment in time, by giving yourself understanding and compassion. Understanding and compassion is going to be very, 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 very important. Okay, and not questioning yourself. Do I deserve this? Am I worthy of this? I don't deserve this. I've only been healing for 2 weeks. I've only been doing this for a little while. I'm not here. I'm not there. I'm not here. I'm not there. And Spirit said, babe, Four of Pentacles, I'm trying to give you stability. You deserve stability. You deserve love. You deserve light. You deserve luxuries. You deserve to be taken care of. Okay. I'm getting maid energy. Okay, like having people. I just heard at your beck and call, and Spirit said, don't even feel a way about that. Yeah, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Spirit said, don't even feel a way about that. Don't even allow yourself to feel like that was a negative thing. Having people at your beck and call does not have to be a negative thing. It doesn't mean that you are cocky. It doesn't mean that you are conceited. It doesn't mean that you are any of those things. It means that you put yourself in a position where you've done so much for the collective that now Spirit is allowing people to do things for you. So when you ask, whether you're asking the universe and you just say it out loud, Spirit, I would really love to go to the zoo one day this month. And then all of a sudden you get a phone call 2 days from there where somebody's inviting you to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. It doesn't have to be, we have to change the way that we view luxury. We have to change the way, and I was just having this conversation the other day with a good friend of mine. We have to change the way that we view luxury and being taken care of by Spirit. If there are people who are out here who are living shitty lives and being horrible people, and they're living luxury, why can't you live luxury when you are out here doing good things? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make it make sense. Why don't you deserve it? Why wouldn't you deserve it? And some of you guys are grieving the fact that the old version of yourself felt like they didn't deserve things. The old version of yourself, you no longer resonate with that version of yourself. And for some of y'all, it's scary. It's scaring the shit out of you. Because it's like, I don't even recognize me, right? I just heard imposter syndrome. It feels like you have imposter syndrome. It's like, I know that I'm doing it. I know that I've changed. I know I'm the one that's out here, you know, showing up as the new and involved version of myself. I know that I'm the one making these new decisions and putting myself in better predicaments. But for some reason, something just doesn't feel like it's me. But it is you. This is who you've always been. This is who you was always supposed to be. But we got to remember, childhood is where we were introduced to this alter version of ourselves. This is where that version of yourself had to be created for you to survive. So you're no longer surviving. So you don't need the version of you that is put here to survive. You've already done that part. This new version of you only knows how to live. That's why you don't feel that complete, attraction or attachment to this new version of yourself. Because this version only knows how to live. And a lot of you have never in your life only been in a position where you just been focused on living. You've always been in survival mode. I'm worried about money. I'm worried about friends. I'm worried about love. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about my purpose. I'm worried about that. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Now that all of these things, or most of these things, have been answered for you, you have created this new version of yourself, or not even created. You've walked into who you have always been. You unlocked that version of you that was within you locked up. Okay? Look at this. 8 of Cups. This is a whole new you. And it's requiring you to approach life in a whole different manner. All of your old tricks don't work. All the old things that you used to be able to do to navigate your environment, they do not work. And you're being pushed into new, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Some of y'all ancestors said, because you asked for it. You said that's what you want. I keep telling y'all, be careful what you ask for. Yeah, 5 of Cups. There's definitely a grieving here because of the things that you have to let go. Because of the things that you have to walk away from. You know, a lot of you guys, I'm hearing the Omarion Icebox song, right? But then I'm also seeing that scene from Frozen where all of the snow and the ice was melting. It's like you used to be this, closed down person, shut off from the world, shut off from love, shut off from being open, shut off from, being not even hopeful. We were just talking about hopeful today. Not being hopeful, but knowing who you are, knowing what you deserve, being in a mode where you are living and not surviving, being high vibrational every day, not looking or focusing on the negativity, but focusing more on what's going well in your life and really highlighting those areas and really leaning into that energy, which is helping you to create more high vibrational moments, right? So I feel like a lot of you guys are thawing out. Life is throwing out for you, okay? And a lot of you may have felt like these are all new things that I'm receiving, or these are things that I probably would have never gotten, or whatever the case is. And it's not. These are things that were always for you, but they was on ice because you weren't ready. And I'm even hearing you need to be grateful that it was on ice and it wasn't just taken from your ass. But some of y'all had chances before this to tap in the way that you needed to and to get it done. Now, a lot of y'all are coming out of what I call a fuck around and find out period, where you had an opportunity to do what you needed to do. You had an opportunity to make whatever changes you needed to make, but you didn't. So you fucked around and you found out. Now, Spirit has brought you back to a place where they're basically giving you another opportunity. Okay, I'm hearing to show yourself approved. My grandma always says, study to show yourself approved. So it's like you studied before, and then you took the test and you failed. So you had to repeat the grade. Some of y'all had to repeat the grade, and you know, it just is what it is. I've repeated a lot of shit. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, stagnant energy. I've had to repeat a lot of stuff. I ain't never had to repeat no grades in school, but I've had to repeat a lot of lessons because I wanted to do things my way, or I thought I knew it all, or I just wanted to stay comfortable, right? So we all have gone through those moments, but again, it's what are you doing afterwards? 2 of Swords. What decision are you making? Now that you've repeated it, now that you've gone through this energy again, now what are you going to do differently? In what ways do you change moving forward? What are you offering that is new so that you can get new things? What new energy are you putting out? Are you putting out new energy to begin with? Let's get 2 more, and then we're going to get some confirmation cards. That 8 of Cups came right on out. Are you willing to walk away from the old you? And the old you has its own circle of friends. The old you has its own mentality. The old you has its own environment. The old you has its own memories. The old you is its own person. You literally have clean slate energy where Spirit is trying to say, hey, this is now that you've elevated to this new version, you don't have to keep going back to those old ass memories that don't serve you. You don't have to keep living in the past. You don't have to keep thinking the same old ways. You create your reality. If you think about this life like it's a video game, literally, you are the main character in your life. Everything that is happening around you is a reflection of the way you're thinking about your space and the way you think about yourself. Period. Everything. If you think about everything that's going on, this is why we all live different realities. We all live a different reality. We all have a different version of the world. We all have a different version of our families. We all have a different version of everything. How food tastes, our favorite things, the things that we like, the things we dislike. We all have our own version of gifts, our own version of talents. We have our own unique experience. And a lot of you are realizing that this shit is a video game. And you literally, all you have to do is know that these things are possible for you. And get on that vibration. So if I want love, I just have to figure out what the vibration of love is. What do I need to do to get to that vibration and do those things? And then I will have love. If I want to go to the mall, I just got to type in the address. Okay? Start the car. Get in the car. Follow the damn directions. And then I'll arrive. It's that simple. Again, sometimes we get so used to things being complicated that when we go with the flow and things are going and flowing the way they're supposed to, we think that we're doing something wrong. When really, we the Queen of Pentacles. You're standing in your power. You're allowing your intuition to guide you. You're allowing yourself to be unapologetic in who you are. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Come on now. No. You are improving. You are growing. Okay, give yourself grace. Give yourself more grace. Give yourself more grace. Please. Okay, pretty please. Alright, let's get some cards for confirmation. And then we're going to close out. If you are interested in booking any readings, all of my information is going across the bottom of the screen. Like I said, I have a special going, but I'm only announcing it on my lives because if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. I'm doing 12 card readings for $28 to celebrate my solar return. I'm also doing 30-minute consultation for $40. So if you're interested, feel free to email me or inbox me. Again, all my information is going across the bottom of the screen. And that will last until Friday. Okay, so you got today, tomorrow, and Friday. All right, and that's only for the people who've been watching my lives, because I appreciate the support, and why not spend my solar return giving back to the people who give to me? So yeah. All right, let's tap in and get these messages of confirmation, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I just really feel the need to just keep telling y'all, just be kind to yourself. Just be kind. You've already done a lot. There's already been a lot going on. You've already, had to go through a lot of things being taken away from you, a lot of secrets being revealed to you, a lot of things being shown to you, a lot of people being exposed, energies being exposed, environments being exposed, being fired, being laid off, being evicted, being put out, breaking up, getting divorced. I mean, so many energies, so many energies, so many energies. Give yourself some love, okay? That's the least you can do, all right? We got Baba Eshu coming out, okay? And again, this is talking about the crossroads and this trickery energy, okay? I feel like some of you guys, the reason why Spirit is really giving you so much when this reward comes in is because some of these energies were really trying to trick you, okay? Trying to disrupt your energy, trying to trick you out your space, trying to distract you from who you are. And you made it on the other side. And you need to be proud of yourself, right? A lot of times when we lose people, we blame ourselves when instead we should be proud of ourselves. Thank you, Spirit, for revealing to me who was not for me. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be in a space where I'm able to release the people who no longer serve me. Period. It should be a celebration. Thank you, Spirit, from protecting me from the dangers that I didn't even see. Okay? Because I feel like a lot of this energy has been coming from people, places, and environments that are super close to you. This is not like a stranger disrespected me and I got beef with somebody that I don't know. This is like my mama, my sister, my granny, my daughter, my, family members. Okay? We got Capricorn energy coming out, talking about discipline and hard work. So yeah, this was not an easy thing. Like I said, this is why you're getting so much in return, because of the work that you put in. Like some of y'all been working your ass off, seriously, and you're not giving yourself enough credit for it because you have this expectation of like perfection, or you just so deep into it you haven't even realized that you've done so freaking much. I'm here to take a breath of fresh air, lift your head up a little bit, and observe your new environment. Take it in, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Like, take it in. Wake up and smell a coffee. Take it in. Open your nostrils and let the new smells of this new environment really settle in, so that you can understand and feel that you have changed, that you have shifted energy, that you are no longer this person, this version of yourself. You are a whole different person. And until you give yourself credit for it, your environment will not catch up. A lot of y'all waiting for your environment to catch up with you. Well, you first got to catch up with yourself. Start acting like and moving like, walking like, talking like all of the work you've been doing behind closed doors, because you deserve to do so. As long as you did the work. If you ain't did the work, then shut your ass up and go do the work. And then come back. Then you can have your season after, when you come back. Right? And this doesn't, when I say do the work, that doesn't mean you need to go and heal everything and be all healed, because we know our journey is continuous. But it does mean start the process and get to a certain place in your life where you have detached from this old mentality and this old perspective. And it takes time. So give yourself grace as you're going through it. Yeah, Mars energy. Talking about sudden changes, conflict, destruction. But it's also talking about courage, passion, and change. Yes, this is your sign at the bottom of the deck. Period. It's time to change, and it's time to embrace the changes that you've already made and embrace the new you that has changed. I don't care if it's people around you like, oh, you different. Yeah, look at me. Check me out. Look different. Walk different. Talk different. Yeah, that's me. Miss Different. Mr. Different. Yeah. Like, stop allowing people who are in the same energy to make you feel a way about you shifting and changing your energy. That doesn't even make sense. You're absolutely right. I'm different. Why aren't you? And you the same. That's the insult. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people make you feel some type of way. You goddamn right I'm different. Why are you the same? Can't make it up. Stop allowing fear to get in the way. Move past fear. Y'all know I say all the time, fuck them people. A lot of people say fuck them kids. No, fuck them people. All of them and their opinions and how they feel. As long as you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do, as long as you know that you're moving in the correct energy and that you're continuously operating and excelling and elevating and you know, getting deeper in connection with yourself and with your spirit team, then who cares? All that other shit don't matter. People's opinions don't matter. You taking leaps of faith and doing things that people have never seen before. Yeah, duh, because you knew. You knew, so act new. Be new. Walk new. Talk new. Buy some new clothes. Buy you a new outfit. Okay? Spirit is saying get around water. Alright? Some of you guys need to get around water. Beaches, oceans, rivers, ponds, lakes, streams, or going out in the rain. Okay? Or taking a shower. Get around water, all right? For some of you guys, water is symbolic of emotions. So are you tapping into your emotions? Are you allowing yourself, again, are you making space for your feelings, for your emotions, for, you know, giving yourself that compassion and that understanding that this shit is hard and is going to continue to be a challenge. But I can take a moment and say, God damn, I'm tired. Goddamn, this shit is hard. Goddamn, I wish I could go back to being a thought. Sometimes that's just how you feel. Damn, I miss being a hoe sometimes. I miss going out here and not giving a fuck and not having no standards. That's some real shit. Y'all be trying to fake it. We don't fake it over here. Okay? We do real healing. And the only way you can heal on a real soul level is to be real with yourself. My grandma said you can't heal what you don't reveal. So what are you not revealing? Okay? Put that shit out there. And you'll feel better after you know, put it out there. And even after that, Spirit may give you a solution or something may come to you for you to get out of that energy. But be vocal about it. Utilize this throat chakra, especially right now that we're still under Gemini. Okay? If anybody knows how to articulate how they feel, it's a goddamn Gemini. So tap into your throat chakra, all right? Partnerships, collaborations, community, and working together. So again, some of your reward is going to be people. Some of your reward is going to be connections. Some of your reward is going to be collaborations and working with other energies, okay? This could be soul tribe energy because we had the Great Gathering talking about soul tribes earlier. That was one of the first cards that came out. So a lot of you guys are getting connected with your soul tribe. A lot of you, you know, the rewards are coming in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. And that's why I told y'all, don't just look for prosperity when it comes to material abundance. Okay? Because prosperity can be anything. Prosperity of love, prosperity of joy, prosperity of happiness, prosperity of success, abundance, high vibrational energy, you know, high vibrational mentality, prosperity of business support. You know, I mean, it can come in so many different ways. So be open, be completely open, and allow Spirit to just surprise your ass. That's it. Just let it be like just the unknown. Like, you know, you got something big coming up, and you know somebody you love is going to do something for you, but you don't know what they're going to do, and you just in this state of anticipation, but you also a little bit nervous because you don't know what it's going to be. That's a okay energy to be in. It's all about your perspective. All right, grandmother energy. Here I told y'all there was definitely heavy ancestral connection here with whatever you're being rewarded with. As I was talking about rewards, that card is the one that flew out. So it could be something coming from the divine feminine in your bloodline. Maybe you finally achieved something that they have been trying to. Okay, I just heard broke the mold. All right, so maybe you went above and beyond what they were able to do, or what they even, what was even, you know, written for you to do. It's like some of you guys went above and beyond what was even required. And this is why you're getting all of the abundance that you're getting. Or this is why you're getting some extra things added to your gift basket. Is what I'm hearing. Okay? I just heard Easter egg hunt as well. So I feel like spirit is also, look at this. Okay, I told y'all it was a test. Oh my goodness, look at the bottom of that. I feel like spirit is also, because I said Easter egg hunt, you know, dropping little jewels in different places. So this is why following your intuition is going to be important, because I feel like your intuition is going to kind of lead you to these little experiences or these little moments in time where you gain some of these extra things. Okay. It's like Easter eggs. You know how you do the Easter egg hunt and you hide all of the shit, you know, in different areas, and you kind of trying to figure out where you need to go, where you need to look. Is that type of thing. But you have your intuition, and your intuition is literally going to guide you. Like, all right, you're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Okay, now go over there. Okay, now talk to that person. Okay, now go to the store. Okay, whatever, whatever. And then when you do the things, whatever surprise is waiting for you, whatever abundance or reward is waiting for you, will find you. So make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition. That's why Spirit said, don't be scary. Don't be scary, okay? Because a lot of the things that is for you to get is outside of your comfort zone. All right? Again, you're being tested. Are you willing to go outside your comfort zone to get the things that you want? Are you willing to go outside of your comfort zone to have the life that is for you? If you are, then go for it. Black sheep energy, okay? So a lot of you guys are definitely realizing, again, that you're different and you've always been different, and you're accepting the fact that you are different. Finally, okay? I'm hearing finally. Finally, you understand that you were always supposed to be different from the people around you, from your family, from your friends, from, you know, strangers, okay? You were always unique and you were always supposed to be unique. And I feel like, as I was about to say that, I feel like a lot of what you guys are leaving behind or grieving or walking away from, you know, was that version of you that felt the need to try to be like everybody else, or down yourself to be in the same rooms with people, or try to make everybody else feel comfortable, all of that shit. And you're like, fuck this, okay? I'm just gonna be me. Now, you either like it or you don't. You either with it or you not. Simple, okay? Yeah, Aquarius energy. That's the perfect explanation of that energy. Aquarius don't care how nobody feel about them. They are some of the most unique people on this planet. They are some of the most open-minded people and original people and unique people on this planet. They do not care. They will put on whatever clothes they want to put on, whatever makeup they want to do. Is usually dramatic, is usually out there, is usually pushing the envelope. And this is with a lot of the energy that y'all are allowing yourself to get into. You're allowing yourself to get to this place where you just push the envelope. Like, oh, well, I'm just about to be risky. I'm just about to take some risks, some leaps of faith. I'm just about to do some things that I've never done before. Okay? Period. I told y'all, take a deep breath and just breathe, because you got this. Intuitively, you already know what you're supposed to be doing. Intuitively, you already know that you're going to be fine. You already know that this is going to work out for your highest good, okay? These could be messages of confirmation. Tuesday could be significant. The color green could be significant. The number 3 could be significant. Dragonflies could be significant. Also, Monday could be significant. The number 2, the colors red, black, white, and silver, okay? But yeah, just breathe, babe. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What you worried for? Spiritual awakening, intuition, inner wisdom. This is your sign. Come on now. What I just said. What did I just said? What did I just said? Okay, Leo energy, confidence. Confidence. Tap into your confidence. Be unapologetic. If you know you the shit, you know you the shit. If you know you look good, you know you look good. If you know you got that shit on, you got that shit on. Period. And if anybody got a problem with it, it's something wrong with them. Not you. I just had a conversation like this with one of my clients yesterday. If I'm operating in my uniqueness, if I'm being who I am, if I'm following my intuition, listening to my spirit team, doing what I'm supposed to do, and somebody around me don't like it, has a problem with it, why do I take that as I'm the problem? That is not the right type of summary of that situation. I can't possibly be the problem if I'm doing all of these good things and living this life, and you the one who is upset about it. It can't be me. That just doesn't quite make sense. You are obviously the problem. Period. So you need to catch up. What the hell? Are you still living in the old timeline? Oh, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for you. Wow. Oh my. What I said? What did I say? Clean slate, babes. This is a whole new opportunity. This is a whole new life. This is a whole new world. Mermaid. Whole new world. Whole new environment. Whole new group of friends. Whole new group of people. As I'm saying it. It's as I'm saying it. What the hell? What the hell? Whole new group of friends. Confirmation on that. Whole new group of people. Whole new environment. Whole new people, places, and things. Whole new money. Whole new lifestyle. Your lifestyle is changing. Accept it. Accept it. Okay? You are now a luxurious being. You are no longer that version of yourself that you've been healing from your childhood. You are this new person. You are freeing your inner child. You are releasing that version of you, and allowing that version of you to be free so that you can live in this newfound energy that you have and that you work so hard for. That's the thing Spirit keeps reiterating. You work so hard for this. Manifestation, alignment, fulfillment, communication, intellect, creativity, adaptability, all things that you've done to get to this place that you are in now. And now Spirit is wanting to give you the fruits for your labor. Okay? But you got to allow yourself to grieve your old self. You got to allow yourself to feel the things that you need to feel and allow your heart chakra to be open. Okay, so that you can release those things, you can feel them and release them, so that way when all of this new energy comes, you can actually enjoy it, and you won't have those old things pulling and tugging on your energy. There's a reason why Spirit does things in the way and in the manner that they do them. I want you to release first, grieve next, and then live your new life. So while you're living your new life, you're not grieving. You know what I'm saying? I want you to enjoy it. You work so hard for this shit. Why would you get it and then have to spend all of this time feeling bad about it? No, feel bad now. Feel bad now. Get it out now. Okay? Get to a good place. And then enjoy this clean slate, this new life, this new beginning, this new you. And that doesn't mean that you gotta, deal with it for days and weeks. It just means deal with it. However you grieve, grieve. However you deal with it, deal with it. Spoil yourself, okay? Do something good for yourself. You deserve good things. Self-care. Like I said, deal with it, babe. Take some time for yourself. It's okay. We got grounding at the bottom of the deck, right? Bet on yourself right after that. All right, last card, and then I'm out of here. Again, I am doing 12-card readings for $28 this week, as well as 30-minute consultations for $40. If you're interested, you can email me, information going across the bottom of the screen, or you can shoot me a DM as well. And yeah, okay. Last card, somebody lying. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. And I think it's you. Lying to yourself. Not taking credit for who you are. not accepting the changes that you made, not accepting that you are amazing and you are God sent and you are fearless and you are abundant and you are confident and you are connected and intuitive and loved and high vibrational, okay, and peaceful and protected, okay, financially, emotionally, spiritually, all the alleles. You got them all, okay? And you need to stop lying to yourself and trying to convince yourself that you are still in a negative place. You are not in a negative place no more. And until you start acting like it, then it's not going to feel like it. Amen? A gram? Let the church say a gram? All right. All right. I love y'all. I'm off of here. Fire signs. I am about to record your reading now. It will be ready about around like 8:30. So y'all will see that later on. Again, light and love to you all. If you're interested in the special, again, inbox me, email me. Other than that, I will see y'all tomorrow.